Perek Gimel, Mishnah Zayin. Normally on Shabbos it would be forbidden to have techinos, bakoshes, requests, supplications to Hashem. However, says the Mishnah, al elu masriyim b'Shabbos. In the following instances, one is allowed even to have supplications. This word masriyin here explains Tosfos Yontef. We're talking here about anenu. Teres Yisrael says we're talking here about techinos, supplications to Hashem. We're not talking about blowing the shofar. When would this be permitted? Al ir shehi kifu hagoyim, a city which is surrounded by non-Jews. Oy nohor, or a river, which there's concern that it may flood the city, the fields, the houses. Or al hasfina hamitarefes bayom, a boat which is tossing in the sea, and the concern is loss of life. In all those instances, one is allowed to have public prayers, public tefillos, supplications, bakoshes, to remove these possible calamities. Rabbi Yossi says, le'ezra v'lo litz'aka. Is permitted, le'ezra, says Bartanura, lekabed tzeso'om, to gather the people. You can have public gatherings, to call for these public gatherings, sheyovoyu la'azo le'ushia, calling everybody who can to come and help. That's permitted, but not v'lo litz'aka, not to cry out in tefillah. The Meiri explains that Rabbi Yossi says le'ezra means for help. Help here means private tefillas. In these instances, it would be permitted to daven private prayer, private tefillas. However, v'lo litz'aka, says the Meiri, means it's public tefillas. That would be forbidden. However, the Tanna Kama says that yes, public tefillas would be permitted on these instances. Shimon Hatimoni Omer. Shimon Hatimoni, the Bartanura explains, he was from Timnos. Shimon Hatimoni. Av hala dever. He says that on Shabbos it would be permitted to have public tefillos, even for dever, pestilence. Explained in an earlier Mishnah, this is when there's, sadly, there's death occurring, unnatural deaths for healthy people over a period of days. Even in that instance too, it would be permitted to have public tefillos, even on Shabbos. However, the Chachomim did not agree to him that this, the case of dever, in that case it would be permitted to have tefillos, public tefillos, on Shabbos. That concludes the Mishnah.